Hi guys, Mark here. Thank you for joining me in another one of my videos. In this one, we're going to cover the Aztec button knot. This is a decorative knot that's very versatile, easy to learn and to remember. The Aztec button knot can be adjusted depending on the size of your project. So here, for example, I have a smaller version and here a larger version. So this one has a sequence of over 3, under 1, over 3. This one, the larger one, goes over 4, under 1, over 4. Here is one application where the knot really shines. You can tighten it up to close at the bottom, finishing something like a handle in a very decorative way. Here is my setup for tying the knot. I have a mandrel, in my case a broomstick handle, an inch in diameter. A rubber band holds one end of my cord. The cord is 3 feet long, in my case with the inner strands removed. This is optional. A lacing needle is attached onto the other end to help us tie the knot. Again, the lacing needle is optional. To start tying our knot, pass around your mandrel, coming over the standing end. This is the front of the knot. We continue around our mandrel, coming to the standing end. Here we pass under this strand, like this, forming the back of the knot. So this is the back, this is the front. On the front, we continue over 2. So parallel to our first strand, on the right, over 2. Come around, on the back, under 2, parallel to our first strand, on the left. On the front, again, over 3, parallel to our second strand. Come around, on the back, under 3, parallel to the second strand. On the front, we now continue under 1 and over 3. Again parallel to the previous strand. On the back, we pass over 1, under 3, again parallel to the previous strand. On the front, we continue over 1, under 1, over 3, parallel to the previous strand. On the back, we continue under 1, over 1, under 3, parallel to the previous strand. On the front, we continue over 2, under 1, and over 3, parallel to the previous strand. On the back, we continue under 2, over 1, under 3, parallel to the previous strand. Finally, on the front, we pass over 3, under 1, over 3, again parallel to the previous strand. Now, place your working hand alongside the standing hand, going under 3. This completes our knot. Usually, I'm going to continue by passing my working hand under the knot here, all the way to the right. This way, after I tighten up the knot, I can trim the two ends on the sides, getting a nice clean result. Now to tighten up the knot, you start at the standing end and you bring the slack through the entire knot into the working end. Like this. We got a nice looking Aztec button knot with a sequence of over 3, under 1, over 3. And here is how you would tie a slightly larger knot with an over 4 sequence. The setup is pretty much the same, the cord is just a bit longer. We wrap around, coming over the standing end, coming around, passing under this strand. So this is the back, this is the front. Continue over 2 at the front, under 2 at the back. Over 3 at the front, under 3 at the back. Over 4 at the front, under 4 at the back. Under 1, over 4 at the front, over 1, under 4 at the back. Over, under, over 4 at the front, under 1, over 1, under 4 at the back. Over 2 at the front, then under 1, over 4, under 2 at the back, over 1, under 4. over 3 at the front, under 1, over 4. Under 3 at the back, over 1, under 4. Finally, at the front, over 4, under 1, over 4, and pass your working end under 4 alongside the standing end. Like this. This completes our knot. Again, I would continue traveling under the knot to the right, so that later on I can more easily trim the ends. Then tighten up, and you're going to get a slightly larger Aztec button knot. So that's the Aztec button knot. I've found some potential in making key fobs, beads and lanyards out of it as well. Guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Consider supporting the site on Patreon, and I'll see you next time.